Okay, so in the last video we got all our settings right, and all those things will depend on the material, but you need to make sure you get those sorted. The other important thing is to make sure you do the preview. Okay, so always do your preview, make sure your size is right, etc, etc. Now once we've done that, before you go any further, you may need to select that, and then what you need to do is click on frame. And when you click on frame, you might get an error message here because I'm not connected to the laser cutter. When you click on frame, you should see the laser head move around the space on your material. So you would have had the laser cutter set up by now. I'll go through that in other videos. But you should be able to click on that frame, and that will show you the outside of where it should be cutting or engraving. The other thing I'm going to point out here too is when you have finished your project. So once it's finished in the laser cutter, the air assist light has gone off, the other light, the big light on the top, has gone to green. Then we need to be able to remove the material without damaging the laser head, the blue part. Now to do that, you'll need to come back to LightBurn, so move away from the laser cutter and you click on Home. And what that will do, that will move the laser head to the very top left-hand corner and leave us plenty of space to actually remove the material. So we've got all that set up, everything's looking fine. The frame, it's going over the material. And again, before you do the frame, you'll have your laser cutter set up, you'll have the autofocus set up, and your origin set up, etc. All we do is click send. You can see I've got a message because I'm not actually connected to the laser cutter. Yours will come up with a file name and you'll just go OK. There is no need to change the file name because what happens if everybody keeps changing the file name, then all those files stay on the laser cutter and the laser cutter gets basically memory fills up, and then we have to go through and delete those. So you can just leave it as the same. The only time you'd rename it is if you're going to do multiple jobs of the same project. So generally you're just doing a one-off, so don't worry about changing names.